A top story, the Public Protector representative in the Free State, Sphelo, is requesting a parliamentary investigation into the conduct of Public Protector Busisiwe Mkhebane. He now joins me on the line. Good morning to you, Mr. Samuel. Thank you very much indeed for your time. Why are you asking for an investigation into your boss?
Well, Gareth, we as staff had no other alternative, and we have no other recourse but to seek this intervention from Parliament, which is the institution to which we are responsible. And so that is why I then decided to request the Speaker to intervene.
Mr. Samuel, I've not had a chance to look at an affidavit that I understand you've put forward. Can you help me understand exactly what the grievance is?
It's basically, around the working environment that Advocate Mkhebane is subjected the staff. She's introduced an environment of fear, intimidation, to isolate any communication between us or amongst us. And, we are also concerned about her reckless litigation and that's resulting in the financial, detriment of the office. We cannot operate, and do our core function, which is investigations, because we can't travel anywhere. We can't even, take or do our duties in terms of supervising and guiding investigations in the regional offices that we are responsible for, because all traveling is only confined to her, and we are excluded completely. We have been banned effectively from traveling anywhere because it is said that there's no money, but she's the only person that is allowed to travel anywhere that she wants.
Mr. Samuel, have you in any way taken this up with the Public Protector herself before taking this course of action?
Well, no, I have not, because I know what the attitude is towards all of us, especially towards me, and it would not have served any purpose, to take it up with her, because really she victimizes everyone who stands up to her. And now that there's an indication, at least from Parliament, that they are taking something, we felt that it is now that it's safe for us to get the protection from Parliament and lodge whatever grievances we have with them. I'm not the only one. Some of my colleagues are going to come forward with it, with their own complaints against the Public Protector with more details. I must just indicate that my affidavit did not detail everything, and which is why I've mentioned that I will supplement it when I'm called in Parliament, which is the only forum I really feel safe to make these disclosures to in detail, so that everyone, and especially the public in South Africa, gets to know what exactly is happening in this institution. And my real feeling is that it is being brought to the ground deliberately. It is being destroyed by Advocate Mkhebane, so that she can protect some political figures.
Are you, Mr. Samuel, are you willing to tell me who you believe the Public Protector is protecting for her own interests? Are you willing to tell me?
Well, yes, I am. Some of those political figures are those that were at her, at her 50th birthday party, like Msebenzi Zwane, and I believe he was not there. The former Premier of the Free State, Mr. Mahashule. And I'm mentioning this, generally around the Free Day investigation. I will be submitting evidence to the Speaker because I've taken them into my confidence, and that is the only forum where I will first disclose the details, and the rest of the country or the rest of the Republic can then know about them.
Mr. Samuel, do you want the Public Protector to step down from her position?
Absolutely, yes. I believe she's unfit. She cannot lead the institution. It's overwhelming, for her. She's actually abusing her power to protect certain individuals.
And have you been personally intimidated by the Public Protector?
Yes. As I've mentioned in my affidavit, there's an incident, instead of being protected by the office, in terms of legal fees or representation and, getting the bodyguards stationed at our regional, at our provincial offices, instead of that protection, she's persecuting me. She seeks to persecute me, actually. She has tried several times to charge me, about that incident that comes back from 2009. And nothing is happening. I've been waiting. I've been told twice now that they want to charge me, and it's been years now that it's not happening.
Do you believe that, Mr. Samuel, I beg your pardon, do you believe that the Public Protector, off of the back of what you've told me this morning, is no longer able to execute her duties as the Public Protector? Is it affecting their duties as the office of the Public Protector? Is she no longer doing her job?
Yes, I absolutely believe that she is not doing her job. She's pursuing an agenda, either personal or political, that is to bring the office to its knees. I believe, because of some of the investigations we have done in the past during Advocate Matontela's time, and one of the best ways for her to destroy this institution is really to get rid of the institutional memory. Most of us that have been working in this office, we have been here for 20 and plus years. And so the best way to get rid or to destroy this office is to get rid of us in helping. And I believe she's really doing everything we can.
Do you believe, of what you've told me this morning, Mr. Samuel, that your life could potentially be in any kind of danger? Does this go beyond the issue of intimidation? Do you feel safe in your position?
Well, Gareth, it has crossed my mind. I have had to reconcile with the fact that it might happen, and my life might be in danger. But I took this decision, appreciating all the risks and what could possibly happen to me, and I'm not worried about that. This is precisely what happens when a person comes and that exposes some people that don't want the truth to come out. This happened during apartheid when we were struggling to end apartheid. And if we just sit back and do nothing, this intimidation is going to continue. Whether I die or live, it's out of my hands. It's neither here nor there for me. I want to save this institution, and I will expose what I know.
Mr. Samuel, just one more question, sir, before I say goodbye to you, and I thank you for your time in coming forward this morning. What happens if after this request is put in, nothing happens, no action is taken against the Public Protector? What's your next step?
Well, I will proceed to I'll knock at every door. I have not thought that far. I really have faith in the process now unfolding in Parliament. Unlike before, where we really were of the view that she's actually being protected by the ad hoc committee to which we report, and now the circumstances are different. I believe now that there's a process underway, there is some measure of protection, and that is how confident we are that at least our information will then be taken into account as insiders.
I appreciate your time in coming forward to us. Sphelo Samuel is the Free State Public Protector representative, coming forward saying that he has lost confidence in the Public Protector herself.